All right, I think we are live. Hello, everyone, and welcome to the second game that I'm going to be bringing to this channel. It's another beloved game of mine. I absolutely love it. I've played dozens and dozens of hours of it, probably over 50 hours by this time, and I am finally bringing it to you guys. It is, of course, Elder Scrolls Betrayal of the Second Era. It is the Elder Scrolls board game. If you haven't heard of it, it is fantastic. If you enjoy Frosthaven, there's like a 90% chance you're going to really enjoy this game as well. It's by the creators of Too Many Bones, which is another franchise that I absolutely love, by Chip Theory Games. They are phenomenal and fun and all of that stuff. And so, we are going to be beginning a Thieves Guild campaign in the Black Marsh. And so I am pretty excited about this. An entire campaign takes about 12 to 15 hours of gameplay. Of course, my goal as a YouTube creator is to take these chunky, really complicated board games and make them simplified, edited down, easy to digest, 20 to 30 minute gameplays for you all. And so what that's probably going to look like is me breaking it into a campaign has 3 sessions. And so I'll probably break them into the sessions and then throw those at you. But my goal is to get to a place where I can be giving you guys daily edited videos with these turn-based tactical dungeon crawler games. So I've already got everything set up. We're going to stream for about an hour tonight. And yeah, let's just see where tonight brings us. So we are going to be playing as 2 different characters. We are going to be playing as a Wood Elf Warden, focusing on the bow skill line. And so my inspiration for this build was to be like a... Oh, what are they called? What's the D&D class called where you have a bow and you have a pet? A ranger? Hunter? None of those words are sounding right. What? I guess a ranger is probably the closest idea to it. And then my second guy is going to be a dark elf healer with the destruction staff. So just full-on mage person. Nothing too special there. But yeah, we're going to have some fun. So, if you don't know this game, I'm going to be walking us through it. And it is very chunky. I'll probably get some rules wrong. I'll probably make some mistakes. So have a little bit of grace with me with the making the mistakes with such a chunky game. All right, so first of all, we're joining the Thieves Guild, so let's go ahead and read what they are all about. The Thieves Guild is a continent-spanning association of criminals dedicated to theft and duplicity. Its members are guided by the Guild's professional code, which keeps larceny levels acceptable for most local authorities. The party focuses on criminal enterprise. This often includes heist-like battles to retrieve specific items or people. Another thing that I actually wanted to show you guys was 2 things before we jump in. Let me see here. I need to grab this real quick. I think it's that. No, it's this. Yeah. All right. Make this a little bit bigger for you. Okay, so this is extra rules that they implemented for this game. And so we're going to be keeping track of here. So this is our archives. And so this is going to be our record book. On this channel, it is my goal to complete every single one of these. And each one of these takes about 3 hours. So we'll see. So we are starting with the Thieves Guild here and in the Black Marsh. And then they've got some of these augmentations, which kind of make the game harder. So it forces you to like add additional rules to make the game harder. And so in this campaign, for our very first time running through it, I'm not going to add any augments, but in future ones, I might do that. You also have a secondary thing called accomplishments, and these are just kind of, hey, you know how Steam has like game achievements? They're essentially the same thing. So it's as you progress through the game naturally, you're going to encounter these things, and so take note. So we're going to keep this in mind, but we're not going to do too much with it. The second thing that I wanted to show you guys was, if you look up Elder Scrolls Betrayal: The Second Era, there's really nobody producing for it. Good Time Society, they're actually a really fun channel. I've watched a handful of theirs, but they do gameplays of Frosthaven, or I think they've done Gloomhaven 2.0. They've done obviously Betrayal: The Second Era. They're a really good, highly produced channel or whatnot, but you're still like two hours to watch a session, or we obviously have the tutorials. We have these setup tutorials. We have reviews. No, these guys are actually really fun. They did a channel. They did a challenge with playing the entire like Gloomhaven. They speed ran it, like the board game, and they did every single quest, and it was a very good video to watch. But like, look, 7 hours for this gameplay. Now, if you're somebody who enjoys just like putting something on in the background and watching it, like that's great for you. But like, I want to watch people play the game, but I'm not going to watch 7 hours of it sluggishly. So like, what I'm saying is, okay, that's a review again. There's nobody producing the videos that I want to watch. The videos that I want to watch would be gameplay videos that's like 30 minutes long and edited out with all the none of the fluff, none of the thinking, just like the fun, raw gameplay. And so that's my goal, because it literally does not exist on here. And even if we go to like Frosthaven gameplay, I am the only channel. I probably am not even going to show up on my own channel feed. A mandatory quest. Love the dude. He's awesome. Whenever he streams, I always try to catch his live streams. He's an awesome guy. Review. Obviously, he has his like tutorials and walkthroughs and everything, but there just isn't any like short gameplay videos for this. Hey, there I am. Hello, me. There's no short gameplay videos for it. My channel's so small, I still don't even show up. Frosthaven Digital. I'm curious. Let me see here. I don't know who that is. Yeah, I mean, obviously they're getting infinitely more. But, like, I don't know. They're too long in my opinion. 7 hours. And so, yeah. But if you want to do like Good Time Society again, if you want to do like, I love live streams. So I love just chilling with people doing live streams, but yeah. All right, cool. Anyways, I just wanted to show you that specifically with Elder Scrolls and Frosthaven is there's nobody creating these chunky games and like editing them into palpable versions that you can just like sit for 20 minutes and just like enjoy just the raw footage. So that's the only reason that I was sharing that. All right, let's go ahead and jump into our adventure here. I see that a new viewer joined. Hello, how are you doing? So we've got holy cow, it's been a hot minute since I have played this game. All right, so we need to go to day 1, which obviously is in Leeuwin. All right, so in Leeuwin, we've got, if the weather is flooding, the inn is closed. But we start here. So the town square action is search the legendary deck for a weapon of your choice and set it aside. Then shuffle the deck. At the end of the town encounter, place the set aside weapon face down on top of the deck. Oh, I might actually do that. All right, so we have 4 common items and 2 legendary items. Give these both a good thing. And then I would like to create a hand here. Can I do that? Hands. Oh, I need to designate a hand as mine. You know what? That's okay. Let's... Can I designate... Name description. It's because I don't think that I have. Alright. Hands. That's just the color. Can I do this now? I just want to be able to draw these into my hand. Maybe if I create a new hand. Let's say, like, put it in this corner here. Will that work? There we go. That should work. And now... Yay! Okay, perfect. That's exactly what I want. Sweet. Except I would like it to be, since I'm being nitpicky here, hands. Can I delete that? I can. So let's make it wide, though. So hands. Ooh. Ooh. There we go. Gotta do it this way. So that it's, Yep, there we go. Nice and straight. Perfect. All right. So now we got our, let's see here, 4 common, 2 legendary. Ooh, that feels a lot better. Okay, and then we've also got 5 trainers. So let's do that. Draw 5. Oh! This is so much better than the way I was doing it. And then we got the quest board, obviously. We got the inn. Got the guild kiosk town action, which is, for your guild kiosk town action, discard a legendary item to train any thieves type skill line from the trainer bag. Okay, so what are some... Ooh, illusion's really good. Two-handed is good. Light armor. I wonder if we could go like a light armor bow. That could be interesting. Light armor is really hard to do well. Trying to think of what light armor would look like with that. Otherwise, I've got speech. Speech is always kind of good. I'm kind of tempted to take illusion. I'm also really tempted to take the town square here. So if you don't know, for whenever you visit a town, each character gains 2 town actions. And so a town action is taking an item card, a skill line, anything like that. So apply a Bane status die to an adjacent enemy. Discard this card, then heal. Move any number of over fatigue from your cooldown track to your active slots. These fatigue dice are treated as active skill dice until removed. When you would gain a status die, you may instead place 1 HP on this pet. Once there are 2, when you would gain a status die, so that's pretty good. Discard this item outside of battle to swap any skill line on your adventure mat with a different skill line of your choice. Replace all skill dice of the previous line with dice of equal or lesser value. That's not good for me early game. Discard this item, then heal an adjacent enemy to full HP. You may ignore its defense stat until the end of your turn. Weird. Discard this item. You heal an enemy, but ignore its defense. But if it's already at full HP, you just get to straight up ignore its defense. This is kind of hard. Okay, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to do 2 town square actions so I can search the legendary deck for weapons and then place them on top. And then I'm going to grab the crab for you. So that'll be your 2 town actions. And then your second town action is going to be... I really like illusion. I'm going to grab the illusion. Skill trade. It's so good. Illusion is... It's so much fun. All right. And then we can plop you here. Grab you. Plop you here. So... I'm able to go through the legendary deck and search for any items I want and then place them on top. So I'm looking for a good bow item and then a good destruction magical item. So that symbol shows like what they can be, what stance you have to have. So here's a bow. If this is your first engage of the turn, increase your range by 4. So this would really help me to get to really far back enemies. But it's only used once. Well, it's the first engage of each, actually. That'd be really good. I'm really tempted to grab that. It has to be a weapon. But I'm specifically looking for bows or magical weapons. Okay, here's a magical weapon. After this engage, you may take 1 true damage to move your target up to 2 hexes. Most guys have 2 movement. If I'm shooting him at range... though, I could hit him. I could like move back, hit him at range, and then push him. I would have to take 2 true damage to do that, but that is interesting. I guess a lot of the other items are not in the legendary deck, because this specifically says it has to be the legendary deck. So I guess these are the 2 that I'm going to do, and I'm okay with that. So shuffle that, give the common items shuffled again, and then I'd rather probably get my bow first. So I will go ahead and put this on top of the deck, and then put this on top of the deck. And then the next time I get legendary items, those will pop up. I have not given these drawns yet. All right, so at the end of the day phase, I now need to check out what the weather is doing, and it is the pointy symbol, so that means that it is now raining. We now move to day 2, and our party starts with 2 experience, represented by these 2 skill dice. On day 2, our party only has 2 overland movement because of the rain. Normally we would have 3. And so we could go to this unstable, and that's about it. Or we could go to this peaceful. Our objective is to get to this Alan Cormont. Oops, let's see here. Thieves Guild, session snapshot. Intercept the mercenaries heading to Black Rose Prison and free a prisoner from the dungeon. We start in Leywin, we set aside the quest unit Xeric, and we travel to Alton Cormont and complete a town encounter recommended by day 5. I am kind of weak because I don't have any XP. Thing is, I think I want to go to this unstable because if it's still raining, I can at least get to here. So I'm going to do that. I'm going to grab the unstable die and I'm going to roll it. And we land on an unstable conflict map. So let's go ahead and grab our conflict, set it up. All right, hunt the beasts. When deploying enemies, use as many beast enemies as possible. After deploying enemies, flip one level 1 enemy to their 5 side without adjusting their HP. Oh, this one can be so hard. All right, well, I'm at 2 XP with 2 players, so that means I verse 4 of these guys. Oops. Oops. This is not working. Hold on. Clean. Okay, let me see here. Click this button to clean up the market cards and trainers that have been placed. Okay, I don't remember if this was automated or if I have to do this. Looks like I have to do this. So lock. And then we need so we need to deploy 4 level 1 guys. Let me see. If I flip you over, yes, you do change. Okay. So 4 level 1 guys. And then we also... Okay, we can get a legendary loot here. So that's great. Flip you over to your legendary side. Alright, so... Okay, when deploying enemies, use as many... So we have to use only beasts. So we need to keep drawing until we draw beasts. Okay, there's our 4 beasts right here. You're a beast, you're a beast, you're a beast, and you are a beast. So all of these guys can go back into the level 1. Yep, just like that. And now, after deploying, flip 1 to their level 5 side without adjusting their HP. So when you're at low levels here, the thing that you're really worried about is their armor. So we've got 1, 2, 3, and 4. Stalwart's kind of annoying, so I'd be okay moving you over. And then you'd be... Yeah, that's totally fine. So then you would go down to 3 HP. And no armor, no armor, no armor. Yeah. That looks fine. All right, so now we grab our little guys. All right, so this is the start of this one. Hunt the beasts. All right. If we win, though, we get 2 XP. All right, so starting out this map, let me see here. You're all melee. I've got 3 ranged. I've got 2 cooldown, and then these 2 attack dice. So I might as well... Oh, I also have this, but I don't have any tenacity yet. Let me see. They're going to be moving up to here. I'm just trying to think of what I want to do. Both of my guys have 3 ranged. So if I move up and possibly attack, you've got 2 movement, you've got 3 movement. I think I want the wood elf to go first. 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. I could... All right, you have riposte 2. I'm not concerned about that. You have an attack 2. I can't attack you because you have elusive. And then you have Bane. I think I go for the wolf first. So I'm going to take my wood elf. And... Ooh, here's the thing. What are there... So you attack 2 people. You only attack 1. Maybe I take both of my guys, come up here, and then attack him. Because he can hit both of me. But this is how close I have to get in order to reach him. But then I'm still out of reach of him. Alright, so Wood Elf goes first. Take my 2 attack dice. Lock all of these. And then roll the dice. Alright. Attack 2, so that's 2 damage. And now I take yours. Roll the dice. Okay, I deal 4 damage. And he is dead. So now these go to my cooldown. Oops. Wait, cooldown. Roll dice. Place die to... Okay. Drain dice, exhaust dice, cooldown. Click this button to perform the beginning of cooldown. Collapse. Take fatigue. Okay, I think I need to put them there and then collapse row. There we go. Same with you. Go here, collapse row. All right, so now it is my enemy's turn. The level 5 goes first. Let's have him come here. And then this guy can go second. Let's have him go up here. And then this guy... Oops, I meant to attack the bog dog instead of this guy. So where did he go? Because I didn't want him to bane both of us. Oh well, I guess it's fine. He attacks both of us, so the enemy combat die. Go ahead and put it there. Roll, and he crits me for 2. And then both of my guys gain Bane. However, when you would gain a Bane status die, I can put an HP chip on him. And then I don't get it. But my other guy does gain the Bane. right here, collapse row. Okay. So now it is the second round. I get to go again. I'm pretty hurt. I get my cooldown back. My archer is going first. I was able to avoid that bane, but I think I'm going to go back 1, 2. He can still reach me. 1, 2, 3. Man, that crit on both of my guys really hurt me. He's got 5. Yeah, I mean, I kind of got to, right? Yeah, let's just hope this is a good attack. I might need to, like, fatigue and attack again. But we'll see. Roll the dice. I do hit both of them. But that's only 2 damage to him. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to... Since I'm going to get... is this too greedy? Think about switching to defense and putting up my defensive combat dice. You know what? That's what I should have done my first round. I didn't think about that. Because then next turn I won't be able to do anything. You know what? Maybe I take a fatigue, and then I'm going to roll 1. Okay, I got the 1. So that's what I wanted, just in case she misses. All right, so now she can go. She's going to move back 1, 2. Actually, I'm going to have her move here, and then I'm going to have her move 1, 2. Shoot him at 3 with her 2 dice. I could also just have you shoot with the normal combat dice. Switch to range form to do that, to send off a ranged magical attack with my combat dice. They both need to hit. I don't know if that's better or less. Let me see here. Well, this is a 50-50. And then that's also... Yeah, I think it's better just to do this. Roll the dice. Okay, I do gain a tenacity. All right, so at the start of your turn, you may gain 1 light fatigue to heal yourself or an adjacent party member for 1. I've already got this status effect going on. Which, speaking of which... I think I will take... Oh, man. Okay, well, I did kill him at least. But dang. Okay, what else can I do? Discard an item, then heal any one party member for 3. That's not really helping me. You don't have tenacity to do this yet. Okay, once per battle, during your turn, recover any 4 skill dice from your cooldown track, replacing each with light fatigue. So I could do that now. Recover any 4 skill dice. Once per battle, before any unit's turn, apply a stealth status die to up to 2 party members in play. I am going to do that. And in fact, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to stall this out, get my defense up, and do that. I'm going to have you re-engage with defense and then roll defense dice. So I've got 3 defense. That feels a lot better. I do gain a light fatigue. And now I will gain the stealth status dice into each of ours. So now they can't attack us. Okay, it is their turn. They are not able to... We have stealth, so they are not able to hit us until they are adjacent to us. So he moves here. He does not start his turn adjacent to us, so he cannot hit us. Same with him. It is now the next round. I recover. You recover. Actually, you should have recovered that one before, so you actually should recover that one. I am still stealthed, so as long as I don't attack and I move... So I'm going to have you go into defense and then roll your defense die. Ooh, great defense. And then I will have you move 1, 2, 3. And we're going to try to grab this. And then you actually are impossible to get away. So I'm going to move back here. So that is your turn. This guy will then move towards me, and this guy will move towards me here. I am still stealth with both of them. It is now round 4. Cool down. Cool down. This guy, my wood elf, is going to go. I'm going to attempt a lockpick on this cash chip and then move up to here. It is this one. Actually, before I move... Oh, I do have to move first before I'm able to attack him at ranged. I can shoot with 3 dice, actually. Because I do have 3 stamina. So I am going to do that. Okay. Unfortunately, I missed one. Oh, he does have native, and he does have stalwart. So, because of that, I think I'm not going to shoot this one. I do finally gain a tenacity, so I will deploy my companion. I do have to switch to magic, though. So, okay. First of all, I did this, and I dealt damage, so I have to replace this stealth die. I have to lockpick this. So I need a 4, 3, and a 2. I've got 4 tries. So I needed the 4 first. So I got that. I got a 2. So that's good. So now I just need a 3 and a 1. So roll these. I got my 1. And I'll go ahead and take 1 fatigue in order to get this. So take 1 fatigue for that. He does have native, which I did not account for. What is the native skill? We are in the Black Marsh. When this unit determines a target, its target must exhaust a number of dice from its active slots as determined by the current weather. Sunny. Okay. When it determines a target. I am stealthed. Hey, what's up, Pause? Elder Scrolls, yeah, man. When it determines a target, is that... Does stealth negate targeting? Have to dig up the rules here. What is a target is the question. What is a target when it determines a target? Because, like, stealth... The definition of stealth is... Let's look up what stealth is. This unit can only be targeted by opposing units that were adjacent to it at the start of the current turn. After this unit deals damage, this die is removed. Oh, so maybe they don't move towards me then. So they do not target me then. Okay. But when he does target me, I have to exhaust my defense dice. Ew, that's annoying. Storm Seer. So I essentially just can't have defense. Yikes. Okay. So he was at 3. He's now at 2. I did do that. So now these go here. Man, this is going to be a really messy turn, I feel like. You know what? I'm going to switch to magic. I'm going to consume my 1, and I'm going to get my diving cliff racer in order to save me. So I think it's the other side of this. Nope. This guy. Diving cliff racer. Save me. Okay. I did switch stance, so I have to take a fatigue. Do I want to try to attack him again? I think so, because my companion's going to have a shot at him. So I'm going to take another fatigue to take another engage and shoot him again. And hopefully don't miss this. Nice. 1 damage. That's perfect. He is now down to 1, so my diving cliff racer has a chance to kill him. So that was the wood elf's turn. It's now the dark elf's. Dark elf's turn. She did soak up that, so I'm going to have you. You do have 3 defense, so that should be okay. I'm going to have you move 1. You know, I'm just going to shoot you first. He does have elusive, so I do need to start my turn next to him. So we're just going to shoot him and hope, hope we hit. Ooh, okay. So that's tenacity, right? Gain 2 tenacity and deal 1 true damage to an adventurer. I have 1, so that'd give me up to 3. Any one adventurer in play gains 3 bonus HP. Or discard an item, then heal any one party member for 3 HP. Spend any amount of additional tenacity to remove 1 over fatigue from your cooldown track. After healing an adventurer, immediately deal a targetable enemy damage equal to the HP healed. Interesting. Move up to 4 light fatigue from any adventurer's cooldown track to your active slots. Heal yourself for 1 HP for each fatigue move this way. These light fatigue dice are treated as active skill dice until removed. I kind of like that. Okay. I will accept the 2 tenacity. 1, 2. And then I will deal 1 damage to myself. I can't, though. It's true damage, right? So I'll deal that to you. Yeah. I'll do that. I'll deal that to you. And then with that, I will spend 2 tenacity for liquid efficiency. Move up to 4 light fatigue from any adventurer's cooldown track into your active slots, and I get to heal. So I get to move this light fatigue here and this light fatigue here. And that means I get to heal too. Alright, so that resolves that die, and then I did deal 2 damage to him. And then I've got no more dice to use. I do need to look up one thing. What happens to fatigue dice in active slots? let's see what happened in Elder Scrolls Betrayal. What happens to fatigue dice in active slots? They remain in the active slot until they are removed, which can happen when the skill's ability description dictates. When a player chooses to remove the die without resolving it once removed from an active slot, the fatigue dice is placed in the cooldown track. That's what I figured. Okay. And then I guess I'll have... Well, I don't want to move closer to you, so I guess I'll move here. Alright, it is now my Clan Fear's turn. He will attack for 2 combat dice. And they are a miss and a 1. So he dies. So then he hits him for 2. So 2 combat dice. Really? Another crit? So he hits me for 3. Luckily, I do have the 3 defense here. And I did heal in case he double critted me. It is now the next round. So 1 round until fatigue. My Wood Elf will go 1, 2, 3. And then 1, 2, 3, shoot him. Cooldown. Actually, no, I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to roll any dice. All right, so now we get a regular common item. So we need a 3, 4, and a 6. We got our 4. I could turn this... I think I'm going to roll both of these again. Okay, we got the 3. I could take 3 fatigue. I'm going to roll again for the final time. Oh! 3, 4, 6. Let's go! Alright, we got Essence of Immovability. Expend. When you would gain a status effect die, ignore it. Sweet. Oh, I forgot. I also do have this. If you're first engaged this turn, increases your range by 4. Okay, so we grabbed this, and we grabbed this. Perfect. And then these can get put back here. I think those are safe over there. Okay, and then the Dark Elf can take her turn. I'm going to be greedy and move down here and not do that. Oh, although we will be getting hit with the fatigue. 1, 2, 3. All right, fine. I kind of have to shoot both of these. Okay, I land both of them, so he dies. So I win. Yay. Okay, and then clear battle. All right, during my recovery step, or end of day recovery phase. Lucky, yeah, man. Luck is with me. I get to heal 1, and then I get to recover 1 die here. I will obviously recover my bow die. And I will choose to recover... Oh, yep. Oh, yeah, I placed these in here automatically. And I'll replace. And now we'll recover my... Actually, you know what? I'm going to recover this so that I can start off with a defensive die. Since I'm not going to be really able to shoot and do much anyways. Okay. Sweet. All right, we get 2 XP. That was fun. 2 XP. On day 1, we moved from Leowin. On day 2, we moved to here. What else do we have to do? So now we both have 2 XP. And we get to do stuff. What do I want to do? I think with 2 XP, I could save up for my next one. However, I know on the map I'm going to be doing another conflict, so I can't really be greedy and save up. So I think what I'm going to do is get my 3rd bow die. So I'm going to spend 2 XP, because it's right here. So 2 XP to grab my next bow skill die. If I take a look at my bow, level 2, I've got volley or acid spray. So volley deals a total of 4 damage distributed as you choose among enemies adjacent to you. Then place yourself in an unoccupied hex 2 to 4 hexes away from your current hex. I mean, 4 damage is quite a bit, right? And it's got 2/3 chance of hitting. Otherwise, we have acid spray. Select up to 3 targetable enemies. Roll 2d6 for each. Apply a Bane status die to each enemy for whom you roll a total of 7 or higher. Bane status die, let me see, an attack 4, and then I get to move away. Bane status die are just so good. I've just seen this miss so many times with acid spray. It's good if it works, and it's not good if it doesn't work. Volley is only useful if you're next to somebody, but it's great because then you can hit somebody at melee, and you can also shoot at somebody at ranged. I usually take acid spray, so I'm going to take volley this time. I don't think I've ever chosen volley. Okay, I mean, I haven't really played this. I haven't played bow that much either. So, all right. And then for the Dark Elf, I think with your 2 experience points, I might want... Once again, I would love to do this, but let's take a look at your level 2. Otherwise, I'm really tempted to get a couple of illusions. Destruction staff. See, these are all drained. Apply a day status die to an enemy. Apply a maim. If I can get a maim on somebody, that's actually pretty good. Apply a fear status die to one enemy in range. And deal 1 damage. Or destructive touch. Defeat a level 1 enemy. Defeat a level 1 enemy. Apply a Bane status die to 1 adventurer. Choose a level 1 to 5 enemy. Deal true damage equal to that enemy's current HP. 2 adventurers divided among you as you choose. Destructive touch would be cool. Otherwise, we could go and grab 2 illusion spells because they're both going to only cost me 1 XP. Calm and Fury. Place this die in a hex in range. When an enemy would target you, you may place yourself in this die's hex, swapping positions with any unit that may be occupying it. Then exhaust this die. Otherwise, you place this die with 1 HP, and it's like a little clone. That's so good. Place this die... Level 2. Place this die on a target rolled non-quest enemy. This enemy's range, stat, and movement are reduced to 1. That's so good too. When this enemy is defeated, exhaust this die. More damagey stuff or more utility stuff? Pause. What do you think we should do? Or anyone else in chat? Hello to everyone else in chat. What do you guys want? Do you want destructive touch for 2 XP? Or do you want to get Calm and Fury plus Mesmerizing Grasp for 2 XP? 1 die for 2 XP, but I get more damage. And I get to like literally just click on an enemy and kill them, which is fun. Or Illusion Magic, where I get to have a little bit more sustainability. I get to play tricks on the enemies, create illusions, that kind of stuff. What do you guys think? Let me know in chat. I'm really torn. I genuinely don't know what I would prefer. Like, with games like this, the typical line of theory is always to go damage. Well, I want damage. I always want damage, but this time I go for illusion. All right, illusion. Anyone else have any thoughts or ideas? Otherwise, I guess I'm gonna go for illusion. I kind of like the idea of having extra skill dice also. So I'm not always dependent on the same ones. Let's see here. So we get Calm and Fury, and then we get Mesmerizing Grasp. Boom, boom. Okay. Sweet. And let's go ahead and click to day 3. So on day 3, we have another combat that we are going to be doing. And this can actually get discarded right here. And let me see. Oh, clean up encounter. Okay. This whoever made this TTS like mod is a freaking genius, because they have so many cool things automated that I'm trying to do stuff manually. All right, I was gonna go to bed here, but I'm actually having a lot of fun with you guys, so I think I'm gonna play one more day before heading to bed. So let's go ahead. So I think all I have to do is be on this overland, and then I can do setup encounter, and then it knows that I'm on a conflict. So then I can just put this here. Huh, it's getting messed up with my hand, though. I think my hand here is messing it up. Here, let me try doing it without my hand there. So put you back there, clean up, and then let's try setting it up again. Yeah, there we go. Okay. So my hand was grabbing it. So maybe I'll just do this. Boom, boom. Put my hand up here in this corner then. Okay. Okay. Ooh. Oh, I love these delves. Let's be tricksters this time. Who knows what secrets lie? So if the weather is... Oh, I did not do the weather because it was a conflict. It is sunny, which is probably going to really help me. All right. If the weather is raining or flooding, each adventurer gains a light fatigue. Haha, it's sunny. When a delve tile is revealed, if the encounter is successful, select one adventurer to keep this card as the following item. Zanmir Chart. During a town encounter, you may discard this item to promote your class to master or to take an additional town action. Let some other fools take the risk. Gain 2 light fatigue and then exhaust 1 available skill die. If the weather is rain, it's not. And that's 1 XP. All right, we're going to definitely do the delve. And it's my favorite kind of delve, uncover. Oh, I'm so excited for this. All right, so grab the intro map, and then let's begin with our delve. We are a little bit hurt, but I think, let's see here. Let me think here. Was I at 4 and 3? Yeah, because I healed 2, and then end of day I healed 1, and then yeah, you're still hurt. Okay. Great. So I've got these guys. When you would gain a status, because of him, I'm going to give this item to you, and also your healer, so you can use these extra. You know what? This only has 1 more use on it. I think I might give this to him, and then just I'm going to just throw away the crab and use medicinal use to heal me 3. Like, sorry, crab, you've had your use. We're just gonna throw you away and medicinal use you, being a healer. All right, so for my first round here, I get my cooldown, and then I'm going to start off in defense and roll both of these dice. Okay, so we got 2 defense there. Oh, and actually, before I do that, technically, I want him to go first because he deals more damage, and the dark elf also like does true damage, so I don't want that to like affect my wood elf. Oh, hey, wood elf, dark elf. Huh, I didn't put that together that I got two of these guys. And then so the dark elf is technically going to take her turn first, but I'm going to start out in defense, and then same thing with her. I'm going to roll. Okay, I gain a tenacity, and I gain 1 defense. So that's okay. Okay. And then I did the defense with you, and then, yeah, I'm just going to go ahead and move on to the second round. And now in the second round, I'm going to have the dark elf reveal our first tile. So let's go ahead and reveal that. So it is Watery Halls. So we grab this one. Boop, 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 boop. And let's see here. We can put it here, or here, or here, or like this. That kind of looks like a fun formation. All right, and then lock both of you. Okay, when revealed, each adventurer may choose to exhaust any number of available combat skill dice. I don't have any. Then each adventurer gains 1 light fatigue for each available combat skill die in their attribute row. Whew! I used them all for defense, so yay. Okay, it is a trap though. Enemies are a 5-1-1 if possible, and then there is a common loot here as well. So I have 8 total, so I can face a 5-1-1. So let's do 5-1-1. Man, this mod is just so good. 5-1, and then actually there's no room for this other guy. Goodbye. So this is what we're going to be versing, a 5-1. He has dodge and steal. That's not good. Okay. He also has 1 armor. Let's see what healing abilities I can do. I do have 2 tenacity. Okay, I'm going to use medicinal use. Oh, I also forgot. They have these per encounter skill tracker, which are pretty nifty as well. Like, man, this guy is just so cool. All right, and then I am going to lock this. Okay, and then grab you, and then we got that for each of these. Per encounter, per turn. Oh, I technically have these reversed, I guess. Hold on. Because per encounter should have been that for that ability. Okay, and then this is per turn skill tracker for this. Perfect. And then when we do it, we just flip it. Yeah. Nice. And then I guess we should probably do the same thing for her, huh? And then, oh wait, per encounter skill, per turn. Wait, are they opposites? No, per turn. Yeah, so you two are supposed to be flip-flopped. Important things, guys. Trust me. Okay, and then, yeah, you can be put, like, right there. Okay, sweet. Maybe I put you right above. Does that make sense? I think I kind of like you to the side. Okay, so I'm going to use medicinal use. I'm going to discard. I mean, these are honestly the same thing. So yeah, I'm going to discard him. Put you into the discard. You are a common creature. Discard an item, then heal one party member for 3. So you can get healed back up to your max of 5. There. Now we're both at full HP, all nice and healthy. Yeah. Okay. I'm still 1 short. I could use all 3 of these. Let me see here. If I move in and then he determines target onto me, I can then move away. I want you to move away anyways. So I kind of like this idea. And then you're going to move 1, 2, and not get hit by us. Okay. This is actually really smart. Watch this shenanigans. This is the power of illusion magic. Okay. So I'm going to roll both of these. I did not miss. Ooh, that's a lot of damage. Okay, so... Well, first of all, I deal 4 damage to him, and you suffer 1 true damage. 4 goes down to 3. And then I place this in a hex. When he focuses me, I get to bamf before he attacks and switch and go here. And then he's already focused for the round, so he doesn't do anything else. It is now the Wood Elf's turn. He's down to 3. I actually might be able to kill him. Do I greed and go for the skeleton then? I don't think so, because he's still steel. So I'm going to move 1 back and then target the Breton Marauder with 2. How much health does he have? He has 3. Yeah, I mean, this is all I got, right? Because of these. So roll. Okay. I do not gain any of that. So I do 2 pierce 2. So he goes down to 1. Man, that would have killed the skeleton. It's fine. All right. And then now it's their turn. So he targets her. When she gets targeted, she bamps back here. And then that's the end of his turn. And then this skeleton just moves there. And then this goes here. Place this die in a hex in range. When an enemy would target you, you may place yourself in this die's hex, swapping positions with any unit that may be occupying it, then exhaust this die. The targeting unit now determines its target again if possible. Oh, wait, what? My shenanigans didn't work. The targeting unit now determines its target if possible? Rip. All right, so he tries to... So he targets her then, because he tries... What's the point of that skill then? Just to get out of the way, and if you weren't in as tight as corridor. Darn it. I'm glad I reread the skill, but that's kind of disappointing. So the Marauder focuses him. He tries to steal from me, which is 4, so he needs to get greater than a 4. He does not steal from me. And then he hits me for 2. So 2 combat dice. I'm a terrible trickster. Why? This is the 3rd time. Every time I've had the enemies attack this campaign, one of the dice crits. At least this one nulled, but still. So that's 2 damage onto me, which gives me back these. Silly. All right, it is now round 2. Wait, round 3. Yes. Oh shoot. 1, 2, 3. Okay, I'm gonna actually shoot the skinny. You're better at the skeleton. Wait, do you even have them back? You will have them back. All right. Well, I guess, first of all, cool down. Now I can see what I can do. Yeah. I'm going to attack the Marauder and hope this hits. Oh my gosh, he has it programmed with these auto ready. Frickin' mod genius. Way too smart for me. That's an unfortunate hit. Or miss, I mean. I don't think I need to use that either. So that's all you do. Alright, you better have one of the best turns of your life, buddy. So I'm going to be focusing him with the volley, and I'm going to be focusing him with the bow snipes. Because volley gets to hit melee guys. Okay, volley does hit, and I do hit him for 2 pierce 2. So volley is 4 damage to him. He only has that. So I am able to kill both of them. And then move 1, 2, 3. When I enter onto here, each adventurer may choose to exhaust any... floodgates 4, 5, 2 with 2 attempts. If successful, each enemy on this tile is dealt 5 true damage. Oh. That would have helped me. That would have... Oh, Justin. All right, well, that's a beneficial trap. I've never seen that before. Okay, where's the next door? The next door is right here. So let's unlock both of these, grab everything, and pull it on down here. What? I'm tired, pause. Don't make fun of me. I've had a long day. I worked 12 hours today, okay? I'm a tired old man. Okay, yeah. Okay. Cool. Nice. Well, so she already went. Do I want to open the door? I already attacked, so not really. Do I have any tenacity? I don't. So I guess we just move on to the next room. And I will open the door. Opens the door. Hopefully this is a better tile. Crap. Okay. Disturbed waters. When an adventurer ends their turn on this tile, they heal for 2 HP and roll a d6. On a 1 or 6, deploy an enemy. Interesting. Yeah, that's fine for that to go like that. So there's this door too. Oh, it's a new thing, so I get to do my cooldowns. Oh, you should have gone first. So 1, 2, You opened the door. I've got 1, 2, 3 vision of this hex, so I'm going to open the door with her first before using her thing, any of her engages. So let's go ahead and grab this. I want to try to... There we go. There's this Sky Shard that I'm looking for. When revealed, each adventurer at full HP is dealt 2 true damage. That sucks. Set all adventurers' tenacity to 0 if this is my first Sky Shard, which it is. And I need this thing. Okay, I really want to put you, like, here? Or maybe like this? Because then I can completely avoid this. Although, I do heal. But it's a 1/3 chance of summoning an enemy, and I don't like that. Alright, so 2 level 5s. Woof. But that does give me an XP now. And I can end this whenever I want to. I just get however many Sky Shards I get is how much XP I get. So I would really like to get 3 total Sky Shards, which are these blue hexes. So 2 level 5s. Not sure what happened with this. Level 5. There we go. Oh, okay, yep, there's a thing there. You're stalwart, aren't you? No, you're elusive. And you take away... Your native takes away my defense dice. Your rot gives me a... When I kill him, I gain a dark heavy fatigue. What are they called? Over fatigue. And then you have rush. Health and 5 health. I am on the 4th round too. You don't have any attacks. No, what? Actually, I didn't do their cooldown. Okay, so you do have a attack. I don't know, guys. It's getting a little tricky. I could do 3 damage total. And then if you get lucky... Okay. She already went. So it's just her turn. 5 attack damage. She's got elusive though, so I can't hit her hit the bugs anyways. 3? Oh no. Oh no. I don't have any tenacity, so I can't use any of these. Okay, I'm gonna use this to give us well, at the end of my turn, I'm going to activate that so that I can attack first. So I will go ahead and do 1, 2, 3 attack dice. Okay, so that is a tenacity. So I could get my Cliff Rider, although I think I might want to... Well, how much damage did I do? I did do 3. Because I did crit there. So if I get my Cliff Rider summon out, how much does he do again? 2 damage. That might be worth it. I'm going to risk it. I'm going to spend my tenacity to get my summon out. Oh, this is only once per battle. Oh, once per battle. So that actually should be this. Interesting. This companion is removed at the end of battle. Once per battle. Okay. He might just be a meat shield, but he might be a worthwhile meat shield. And then hopefully he kills him for 2. Come on, buddy. I believe in you. I believe. Yes. 2 damage. He had elusive. I wasn't able to kill him. So to make things fair, I have to attack this skeever instead, which is still totally fine. Where did he go? Where did he go? Oh, he's in the graveyard. Yeah. It's like, you're alive because I didn't actually kill you because you have elusive. So we went there and actually killed you. Okay. That's what I meant to say. He does attack yeah, so I am going to stay back. Okay. So that's the end of your turn. So now and then he went at the end of during my companion's turn. So now he goes. And then Hackwing Swarm attacks him for 3. And this could be really bad. Yeah, that's 4 damage. Okay, but oh man, I'm going to have to only take 2 XP. I mean, if I run into the next, yeah. Okay. All right, so cooldown. Weird. That's weird. It's not registering that for some reason. Okay. Oh man, I have to start my turn next to him. But he's hitting me for 3. You have 2. Mesmerizing Grasp. This enemy's range and movement are reduced by 1, but that doesn't really help me. And I've got 1 armor, but I only have 2 health. I could run up to yeah, but then that might summon a new guy. Set your tenacity to 0, which would stink. I could heal. Could discard this and heal. 3. But my max health is only 4. And I got this. Alright, I think I'm gonna dash. I'm gonna forego my attack action or my engages, and I'm gonna dash 1, 2, 3. Well, 1, 2, 3, 4. Try to get this cash chip. Cachet. So I need a 4, 3, and a 2. Reroll. I get 3 total rolls. There's my 3. I need a 4 and a 2. Okay, that's a 2. So I could get this for 2 tenacity. Sure. I'll grab 2 fatigue for this. Discard this item, then each adventurer may gain a fear status die and then a stealth status die. What does fear do again? Fear. The effects of this unit's non-combat skills are ignored. Which would be bad for me. But I might just turn that into healing. Alright, because I ended on this hex, I have to roll a d6. If it is a 1 or a 6, I summon a guy. It is not, but I get to heal 2 instead. Okay, and then for your turn, I think I switch to defense and then roll the die. And then I get 1 defense. And then I've got to move 3. 1, 2, 3. Do I try taking this guy out? I'm on round 5, so fatigue starts next round. I actually think I don't. I think I... open this room. And I actually never used this, actually. Because the clan fear, he attacked the clan fear, so I didn't end up needing to. I think I open the next room, and hopefully I can squeeze out 1 more. Dang it, it's a trap. Ugh, 4 cards, only 1 sky shard. Is a little frustrating, not gonna lie. Is that even... 1 level 5. Yeah, I think we just call it here and take the 2 XP. I think so. Yep. Yep, I'm just going to call it there. So with the uncover delves, you get to choose when you want to be done, and your XP is based off of how many sky shards you found plus 1. So I'm going to choose to call it quits there. The enemies finish their turns, so he gets his attack 3 off onto you still. All right, only 2. And this soaks 1, 2. And then this guy gets to move 2, and that's the end. All right, clear battle and clean up that. Unable to tell. Oh, okay. Clear battle. And then these go back here, get shuffled again. You get to go back into here. Okay. End of battle, I get to recover. So end of day rest recovery, I get to recover 1 die. And then I get to heal up to 1. All right. Perfect. So do the recovery. I was able to get 2 XP from this. 1, 2. And then you should have been back at 0. 1, 2. And I'm horrible at changing my stances mid-battle, but you trust me, I do that right? So I recovered 1 of your dice. I need to recover 1 of your dice. And then I get to spend my experience points. So, man, I'm at 2 again. That's really frustrating because I really need to get up to 3 here. Well, what's next on the map? Maybe... Okay, we have a peaceful on the map, so I'm going to hold off. And I know that I said that I was going to be done after that, but I'm going to do 1 more day. So on day 4, we should be on day 4. Man, these little chips help so much. All right, so on day 4, I also have to do the weather. So 1, 2, so that should have been the weather on day 3. And then this... And now I'm on day 4. and that was sunny. So on the 4th day, I'm going to travel. I could travel 3. 1, 2. I'm going to only travel 2. All right. So follow the watery ways, but step carefully. 1 XP, or too risky. Best to hunker down. 1 XP. Each adventurer may gain up to 4 light fatigue. Each adventurer who gains fewer than 4 must discard 1 item and is dealt true damage equal to 4 minus the fatigue gained. All adventurers skip today's adventure step. That sounds horrible. And it is not unstable. Each adventurer must gain 2 light fatigue and exhaust 2 available skill dice. Oh, no. That's really bad. Persistent. During your next overland phase, the party's base overland movement is reduced by 1. Then discard this card. Wow, this one's really awful. I am going to here, so maybe I just stop at the end so I don't care too much about taking the damage or the fatigue. I'll just take the 4 fatigue. Someone should go to bed. Shush. Yeah. Because then next turn I can go there. Okay, so that, though, does give us our 1 XP, which then pushes us to 3, and I will definitely increase my cooldown from 2 to 3. So now when every turn, instead of recovering 2 dice, I get to recover 3 dice, which is perfect because I have 3 stamina, which means I can roll 3 dice each turn, and now I can recover 3 dice each turn. So it's just like, this is a really nice part of the game to get to. I should really start thinking about, now that I got 1 extra skill die, I got my extra stamina, I should really think about putting a couple into HP. But that's all I'm ever going to do is think about it, not actually ever do it. All right, so you also gained the 1, so you spend a 3 to also gain the 3 recovery here too. Yeah, the build's starting to come together for sure. Why do I feel like this needed to go to 0 for some reason? I think it was because there was a card in here that said when I land on there, if I had 1 sky shard, which that was my first sky shard, then all people go to 0 tenacity. Okay, sweet. So that's that day. And then we can go ahead and... Oh, it is raining now. Shoot. It's fine. We can make it. We're on day 5. We're going for it. One more day. Just one more day. This is just my showing me where I need to go token. So I can move 1, 2, 3, 4, but it does give me 2 more fatigue. But end of day recovery would have allowed me to recover that and recover this. All right. So now we are on day 5. We reached our destination. I'm going to go ahead and conclude this episode after reading this conclusion here. Or finishing up this last day. So we had to travel to Alton Coromont and complete a town encounter recommended by day 5. I did that. We just have to complete the town encounter. And then we need to go to B06, which I've got this little guy here for B06. Here it is. Flavor text. I'm not worrying about the narrative. Sorry if that's something you guys care about, but when I'm streaming, I just care about like the gameplay. So I don't know. Yeah. All right. Starting location is Leowin. Special setup instructions. Set aside quest unit. Empowered Deslandra. Enraged Deslandra. Empowered Deslandra. Search. Empowered or enraged Deslandra. Enraged Deslandra. Set aside quest unit. Okay. Quest objective. Travel to Deadwater Village and complete a town encounter. Deadwater Village. Deadwater Village. Completely on the other side of the map. Nice. Okay. So I just have to take my town action here in Alton Cormont. Oh man, I should have checked to see if they have an inn. Oh, they do have an inn. Okay, so they've got 3, 3, and 3. So 3 items, 3 legendaries, 3 skill tokens. I'm definitely going to use... okay, so the one... I forgot to add this as my item here. Not you. Which one of these became my item? This became my item. During a town encounter, you may discard this item to promote your class to master or to take an additional town action. One adventurer gets to keep it. So I think... what do you... Oh, yeah. You get the enduring living vines. Nope. You get Savage Beast. Savage Beast is new. Take an immediate turn for an adjacent non-quest enemy as if it was a companion. I don't think that really helps me a ton. So I'm going to go ahead and give you the... what's it called? Give you the mastery. So I'm now a master healer with this guy. Oh yeah, that's right. I'm doing this encounter. So I turned in this encounter or this item. It looks like I'm a master healer. Okay, and then we got some skill lines here. We got Daedric Summoning, Shadow, or One Hand. I don't think I'm interested in any of those. Obviously, I'm going to be using the Sundry Swills Inn for one town, and then that recovers everything. And I also heal back to full. So then with my other town encounter actions... Ooh, yes. So this will be your second... is getting this item. After this engage, you may take 1 true damage to move your target up to 2 hexes. So that would be really good utility. Like, I attack at range, and then I can push them back. Not interested in this. Place 1 available combat skill die in an active slot set at 1. So that's... I can get armor for free, essentially. Place 1 available combat skill die in an active slot. Or I can gain the short bow. Gain 1 tenacity when you engage a target 2 hexes away. That would be really helpful. Heal 2. I'm not really fighting in two-handed. And goat nibbles. Discard this item, then heal a targetable enemy to full HP. That enemy becomes a companion controlled by you. That sounds sweet, but I think... do I want armor or tenacity? Oh, man. Place an available combat die. You know what? I kind of want both. So I think I'm going to... I think she had 3 fatigue. I'm not... She's fully healed. She doesn't need to use the thing. I really want both of those items for her. So I'm not going to get healed. And besides, at the end of day recovery, I can recover 1 anyways. But she had like 6, so that's worth it to give that back. All right, you guys go there, and then both of you go here. And then I'm not grabbing any of those. All right, so I officially completed a town encounter in Alton Cormont. I then move on to the second phase of the quest, which we will pick off next time. So thank you, everyone, so much for hanging out with me. Let me know how you enjoyed the Elder Scrolls board game experience. This is the first time I've been streaming it. Usually I've been doing Frosthaven, and looking to be really incorporating these really heavy, grindy games. And then my goal is to chop them up into little edited versions and have them be 20 to 30 minutes of just the action and just the fun. But they take me a while. The Frosthaven ones were taking me about an hour and a half to edit them down per scenario. And I imagine with this, how long did this take me? An hour and 42 minutes? Yeah, it'll probably take me about 2 hours to edit this down. Now it's going to be way different. I'm going to have to learn how to... Frosthaven's easy. You just go like scenario by... Or you go round by round, and it's actually pretty, easy. This is going to be a lot harder, a lot more chopped up. But yeah, let me know in the comments or the chat what you guys thought about this. If you want me to keep doing more. P.S. I'm still going to keep doing more, even if no one says they want more, because this is the kind of content that I want. And so that's the kind of content that I'm making, because literally no one else is doing this kind of stuff. What? The Wood Elf had 6? Pause. You're making my life miserable. Of course you would go back and double check that. Thank you. I appreciate you keeping me honest. Anyways, I'm glad I was able to stream tonight on Thursday. Normally, well, today is like my flexible day if I'm able to or not. But tomorrow I'm not able to, which is Friday, which is sad. But I'm glad I was able to start this week. And so my goal is to continue this Elder Scrolls board game campaign. And we'll finish up the entire campaign until it's done before I start going back to Frosthaven and, introduce Thunderfolk and that kind of stuff. But yeah, so no stream Friday. I'll hopefully be back Tuesday evening, EST time around 8:30. And if you guys want to come hang out with me again, I'd really appreciate that. Anyways, something that I like to do, if any of you guys are new viewers of this channel, is I believe in Jesus Christ, that he is Lord and Savior and King of this world. So I just like offering to pray for you guys. Let me know. Send me a private DM. In Discord. I have my Discord information on YouTube and the description. Let me know in the chat how I can be praying for you. And I just want you to know that I love you, I care for you, and that God loves you and cares for you as well. And so I just like ending my streams with a word of prayer and the offer to just say, hey, I'm here for you. I know life sucks sometimes. That's like why I'm doing this video game stuff, is because I love video games, and I love God, and I love you viewers. And so you matter, you are important, and I know that you're somewhere out there in the world, and I don't know where that is, if it's here in the US with me, if it's across the pond in Europe, or if it's across the other pond over in Asia, or maybe somewhere else. But you matter, your life matters, you are loved, and I don't know you, but I'd love to get to know you. So that if that's something that, you would like to do, just talk to me. I'm here for you. And so, yeah, Heavenly Father, thank you for this beautiful day that you've given to us. Thank you for all of my friends here that is able to just enjoy this beautiful game with me. Thank you for Elder Scrolls board game. I just have so much fun playing with this, and I love Paws torturing me and all the fun stuff that he does too by keeping me honest and all this stuff. But I just love his presence here, along with all the other viewers. And so, God, thank you for this night. I just pray for your blessing and your mercy to be on each of them, that you keep them safe, their families safe, and that you just draw them close to you. Let them know that you love them, that they are protected, and that you died, Jesus, you died on the cross for their sins so that you could be, so that they could be reacquainted with you. And so, God, we just love you. We worship you. Worship your holy name, God. You are so good to us. Even when us humans are terrible to one another, we rip each other apart over across the internet for the stupidest things and for disagreeing with each other's notions and ideas and ideologies. And so, Lord, even when we humans are bad and when we are evil and horrible to each other, God, you are still so good to us. And so, God, help me to extend that love to my neighbors, and that when somebody strikes me, that I might be able to turn the other cheek like you command, and that with everything that I say and do is a blessing to you and a blessing to anybody that comes across this tiny weeny bit channel. So thank you, Lord, for your love. In Jesus' name, amen. All right, friends, thank you so much, and you all have such a blessed night. Pause. I'm here to make sure you don't get off easy, make you struggle. Dude, I think I struggle enough by being an incompetent gamer, pretending to be like a YouTuber and stuff, so it's all good. I love you so much. It's so, and I mean that genuinely from the bottom of my heart. Like, you make me laugh so much, and such a great guy. So, hey, if you ever want to take over my thumbnails, just plugging that in, you are more than welcome to, because art is my most hatred thing about being a streamer, in all honesty. So, okay. I need to go to bed. I have to wake up early and work because I'm an adult and I have a family and I have to take care of them. So, love you all. Thank you so much. God bless. And you have a good night's sleep as well, wherever you are or whenever you do that.